Hello world, and welcome back to another episode of the only series on this channel that I keep on doing consistently because I rather forgot that all the rest of them ended up existing, or I just full on dropped them, like tier lists. Remember when I said that I wanted to do a little bit more tier lists, but I think on the whole existence of this channel we literally only have like two, and one of them is so bad, like a video that is so unbelievably garbage that I just regret making. But either way, today we're here to do another flashback where we go back in time and look at a certain event. And today we are going to be talking about midnight releases. Now this is something that is basically gone. It's a thing that doesn't really exist anymore, mainly because currently right now we live in the age of convenient and we don't really need to go and gather up at a GameStop or just insert any local game store around your area to get a game day one. Now if you want to go and buy a brand new video game, all you have to do is order it online through Amazon or just any website. Go inside of a store because basically since no one buys physical game anymore, physical media is always in stock so you can buy the game that way, or do what the majority of people do and just log on a website like Steam, the Xbox store, the PlayStation store, and buy your games that way. We don't really need to go outside anymore, which is very nice, but it also has the downside of the community going away. But by the way, the midnight release that we're going to be talking about today is going to be the release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So for that, we are going to need to go back in time all the way to 2009. I feel like a lot of people tend to forget just how long ago that was. I mean, when you really come and think about it, think about what you were doing at that time. I mean, some of you people watching these videos could have been like little kids in kindergarten. Some of you guys could have been starting your first year of high school. Hey, some of you may even be young adults starting a family or maybe going to college. There's a chance where someone watching this video may have fell out of their mom on the year of 2009. That was an extremely long time ago. The world was completely different. Was it better or worse? It depends on who you ask. And everyone was excited to get the brand new Call of Duty because that's when people actually used to care about the franchise. So tons of people are gathering around their store for the midnight release. And today we're going to look at two videos. One which is just a absolutely crazy event, which I found on Reddit. Then I ended up learning that the guy on Reddit actually ended up finding this because of an Ackman video. And then one that's a little bit more casual. One that I feel like will emulate the experience of most midnight releases. So let me start yapping and let's talk about this clip.
Go ahead and fall right in behind them. We're going to stack.
Yes, my friends, I didn't just show you footage of active Warzone, mainly because I don't want to get blasted off the face of the planet. This was full on a midnight release of the brand new Call of Duty game at the time. I think events like this are absolutely crazy because I truly feel like these are a living definition of a time capsule, because you would not be able to do stuff like this today. Like imagine right now, if a store wanted to do a midnight release and they decide to do this like little play, this little show, it will go absolutely poorly. Everyone around the area will be pooping their pants, rightfully so. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're just sitting down minding your own business at the average time at midnight, eating like out of Five Guys or something, and you look outside and you see military vehicles, you're probably going to think that something went absolutely crazy. Poop got thrown at a fan and is spraying everywhere. But, you know, back then, I guess people just didn't really care that much and they were just completely okay with this. All of this show and this whole event just so people could go and get a brand new game. I know with me saying that, it kind of sounds like I'm making fun of this situation, but I'm not. I think stuff like this is absolutely amazing, and I truly do wish that we will see stuff like this nowadays, but I truly think that midnight releases are just a product of its time. This video got kind of trendy, again, especially since I ended up learning that Ackman ended up talking about it. So, I wanted to do my own searching and find another midnight release, and I was able to find one from this channel right here. Now, kind of like most midnight releases on YouTube, YouTube, these videos barely have any views. Like, this one only has like 500 and something views. And it's a very kind of small event and something that's not really that big. But I feel like this will really get you inside the mindset on how most midnight releases were at the time.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, kid! You got it, kiddo! What is this? Fight! Stop pushing! He's got it! He's got it!
You know, I'm a person who don't really have that much regrets. And one of those regrets is, man, I wish I could go back in time and experience one of these midnight releases. Because this is the thing that I never participated in, mainly because back then I was extremely lazy. You know, when it's midnight, that's time for me to go to bed. Or if I'm not going to bed, I'm playing on my DS or 3DS. This was 2009, so it'll be my DS at the time. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing a game like Sonic Rush and getting stuck on that stupid worm boss that you fight when you're like on the ship. What was the name of the stage? It wasn't Altitude Limit. It was the one where you're on the boat, and it's just like a copy and paste of the first boss, but suddenly out of nowhere, when he slams his stupid head, he goes in the background and connects his pod into like the back of the ship, and then he shoots warheads at you, and it's absolutely amazing because it takes up so much time, which makes you ruin the S rank. That's what I was doing back then, not doing stuff like this. And I kind of wish I did. This seems so much fun, to be surrounded by a bunch of people. They're all hyped up to go and get this brand new video game, just for the midnight release to start, and then it becomes a try not to get trampled challenge, as everyone is running inside the store so they can go and get their brand new copy of Call of Duty and not play it because the game probably didn't release on the weekend and you have to go to school and work right after. But you got the game first and you have a story that you can tell for the rest of time, or as long as you're alive. And I do think it's extremely cool that a lot of these midnight releases have got archived. Even though these videos don't really have a lot of views, I really think it's important that people who have videos like this on YouTube keeps them up. Or if they're not kept up, they're like archived on the Internet Archive. Because I feel like this point of history deserves to be remembered. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. This is something that I want to yap about. You have a good day or night. See ya.